difficulty. It'll increase in difficulty. And the third one will be the toughest table topic round for the event. And we will have evaluations immediately after the speaker, after every table topic speaker. So all of your participants are going to be part of this. You will be the speaker, you might be the speaker, or you might be the evaluator. You will be picked by Adarsh, who is a spotter. Adarsh, may I have the Zoom Master to spotlight Adarsh with me? So this is Adarsh, a VP membership at Speechweavers, a young dashing guy who runs his own fintech company. So he is having the privilege of picking the people who will participate. So fingers crossed, hope that he picks you up and hope you have a delightful session. But doesn't matter if you don't get to participate in the table topics. We have some hidden jewels in between the table topic segments, which is the expert talks. We have with us the opportunity to interact with two amazing speakers. One, our distinguished Toastmaster, Deepak Justin, well known as DJ. And we have the next expert speaker, Fuzzy Gotuwako from the Afterburners Club. So you will have lots of learning, lots of value added in this session. DJ is waving a hi, please wave him back a hi. And Fuzzy as well. So we will now dive right away into the table topic segment, and before which I'll lay down the rules of every table topic segment. Every table topics, as you all know, runs between 1 to 2 minutes, and we have a timer who will help us make sure that you are adhering to the time. Zoom Master, may I have both our timers, Sushma and Mary, to be spotlighted along with me? Thank you very much. So Sushma is our timer who will be timing the table topic speakers. So Sushma is going to show you how she's going to show the times. Sushma, what are you going to show at 1 minute? Green. 1 minute 30? Yellow. And 2 minutes? And what happens if they cross 2 minutes 30 seconds? See, when you cross 2 minutes 30 seconds, the black and white background will be shown and the Zoom Master will mute you. So please stick to within 2 minutes 30 seconds. Next, moving on to Mary, who's originally from Cambodia, but now calls Canada her home. She's been a very active Toastmaster, and welcome, Mary. It's a delight to have you as timer for the evaluators. Mary is removed from the spotlight. Can she be added back?
I'm sorry, so host will need to be read spotlight.
Yeah, 1 second, Mary. I think the Zoom Master is trying to find you in the crowd. You seem to be lost somewhere. We're trying to locate you. Rose, Vandana, any luck finding Mary?
Oh, I'm sorry, what's her name?
Yeah, her name is not locatable. Mary, you might want to tell us how you named yourself. Okay. We are not able to locate Mary.
We may have lost her. Oh, hang on. She's on the list to be admitted. So we did lose her, and I'm bringing her back in.
We found our Mary back.
We may have lost her. I think we can continue forward if that's all right.
Okay. Shall I make Sushma again the timer for the evaluations in that case?
If we need to at that point, yes.
Oh, she's back, she says, Mary.
Okay, great.
Mary, we finally found you. So Mary is going to time the evaluations. And Mary, what are you going to show us? So ladies and gentlemen, this is something very new. Evaluations is going to just last for 30 seconds maximum. So that's the challenge. It's very difficult, but that's the challenge. You have to give your evaluation in 30 seconds. And that's the beauty of contest and makes it more interesting, isn't it? Mary, what are you going to show us at 20 seconds? There you go, red, 10 seconds remaining. And what are you going to show to us when they are at 30 seconds? Stop, please. And then you're muted off. Everybody gets muted off. So bear with us and let's start with the table topics segment number 1. And we have with us a very veteran Toastmaster joining from Afterburners Toastmasters Club. Her name is Setma Maddox, and she's been a Toastmaster for 22 years. During this time, she's been president of Afterburners 3 times, treasurer 4 times, district treasurer 1 time, and division director once. Her initial reason for joining Toastmasters was to improve her public speaking ability. However, over the years, she's now found her new love for helping others reach their goals and finds joy in encouraging them to realize their potentials. Please welcome on your virtual screen with a big round of applause, the table topics master for round 1, Setma Maddox. Could you unmute Setma?
Just a minute.
Don't worry, Setma, we will set this all right.
You should be able to unmute yourself, Setma.
I think we'll have to make her the co-host to prevent this happening again.
Oh, no.
Rose, could you make her the co-host?
So Adarsh, I hope you're picking up your people, the 10 people who will be speakers and evaluators. And audience, keep guessing and hoping and praying that it's you.
Rose, you can now search for 0_Setma.
She's a co-host now.
All right. Thank you very much for that introduction, and thank you for the opportunity to be here today. I'm excited about this. I have several questions that I would like to ask people, and then we will have an evaluator after each one, as Deepa has indicated. So who is going to be my first person to volunteer and be chosen to be our table topics answer? Adash, who is that going to be?
For the first speaker, we have Toastmaster Saeed from India. Toastmaster.
All right. Toastmaster Saeed, can we get a spotlight on him, please?
So you have to unmute yourself.
There he he is. All right. Welcome to our Toastmaster Olympics. And here is your question. If you could travel anywhere that the Olympic Games will be performed, where would it be and why?
Sorry, could you please repeat? Oh, sorry, pardon.
If you could travel anywhere that the Olympic Games would be held, where would it be and why would you go there?
Okay. A very warm good evening to one and all of dear Toastmasters, highly respected dignitaries. It's really my great pleasure to be having provided this opportunity for it. That's enough Olympics for me, the real Olympics. I'm not participating itself. No need to go anywhere. So anyway, it's a really interesting question I got to talk about. So while thinking about Olympics, what we even learned from the history, it was wrong. The Olympics started from wrong as far as our history memory is concerned. So why it could be restarted from there? Because we are now in a restarting for everything. So the last 2 years, pandemic and the everything's taught us to go back to where we started in all terms. So why can't we start the Olympics itself from there? So I would like, if I have an opportunity to visit, to participate in an Olympics, I wish it would be from Rome itself, so that we can start, we can make the that fraternity and humanity for what that started in the beginnings. Let's continue and proceed with that to bring all the harmony, peace, welfare, everything to our community. So I hope let the Toastmasters be a platform for that as well. Thank you so much for this opportunity, for your patient listening as well.
Very good. Thank you so very much. And do we have an evaluator ready for? Do we have an
So for
evaluator?
our evaluator, we have Mibin from the United Arab Emirates. Mibin from the United Arab Emirates.
All right, thank you.
Can you repeat that name because it's not posted in the chat, so I could not find the name, please?
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
There he is.
Rose, I found him.
Yeah, I can get it. Thank you. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. And also my target speaker, Toastmaster Sergi. His speech was a very interesting speech, and yet he started with mentioning about Toastmasters, which was very interesting, and also about this event, the Olympics as such. And I liked several parts in his content, wherein he spoke about various parts where he wanted to host the Olympics, and also other things which were very interesting and which were very enlightening. So hereby, I would like to conclude. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Could we have our next participant, please?
For our next participant, we have Suzai from Malaysia. Suzai, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Let me go ahead and type that in the chat box so that we can. I'm having some issues.
How is it spelled? Susai. Okay.
Yes, I put it up in the chat box. My apologies if I pronounced it wrong.
Hello, Susai. How are you doing? Are
I'm
we pronouncing
good.
your name correctly?
How are you?
I'm doing good. Are we pronouncing your name correctly, sir?
Yes, Susay. Yes, Susay.
Thank you, Susai. All right. So your question today is planes, trains, ships, or automobiles. Which one do you prefer when you travel?
Could you repeat the question again?
Planes, trains, ships, or automobiles. Which one do you prefer when you travel?
Planes, trains, automobile, sitting in a room in Malaysia where I'm not allowed to move around. What's the use for me to tell my preference? No, not at all, nothing at the moment. The COVID is very scary. The pandemic is extremely dangerous out there. So it doesn't matter what I prefer to travel, because all the traveling that I do at this point of time, all the way from my bedroom to my kitchen, to the living room, to the dining hall, and of course, my very own Toastmaster room. I love traveling by walking. So it doesn't matter at this point of time. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes at one point of your life, your priorities may change. What you thought is more important may not be important at another point of life. That is life. That's exactly what's happening to me. But guess what? I learned myself to adapt to it. So that is the lesson of life. Adapt yourself according to the situation, and there will be no disappointment. I would love to travel by planes. No. I would love to travel by trains. No. Or even automobile. Nah. My priority has changed for now. It's for the betterment of humankind. Let us stay home, stay safe. That is more important. And that's my priority. And I hope it's your priority too. Well, set your priority right. Adapt yourself. Life will be much easier. Over to you, Setma.
Thank you very much, Sissy. I appreciate that very much. And who is going to be his evaluator?
And the evaluator is going to be Krishna from the same country, Malaysia.
Hey, all right. Krishna, nice welcome. Can you unmute yourself, please? Rose, can you unmute Krishna? Krishna, thank you.
Thank you very much, Dash. Good evening, good morning, good day to everyone. I've had the pleasure of listening to Suze many times. I've always loved how he approaches table topics. Always starts off with something witty, gets our attention, and he has not failed to do that again this time. Well done. Over to you.
Thank you so much. 30 seconds is not very long, is it? All right, let's go ahead and move along to our next question.
For the next contestant, we have Murthy from India.
Murthy from India. How are you today, Murthy?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you,
Hi.
can you give us a sound
Yes,
check, please?
Yes, I can hear you, Setma. How about you?
Okay, thank you very much. All right. This is your question.
Okay.
Describe the most exotic food you have ever eaten on vacation. Describe the most exotic food you have ever eaten on vacation.
Okay. So thank you so much, Table Topic Master, and very good morning and good evening for all of you. It was once upon a time last year while I was traveling for New Year vacation to Kerala. So there we had a good time. During that time, we had a lot of seafoods. So Kerala, known for God-owned country in India, sorry, God-owned place in India. So we had a lot of variety seafoods. So it was like a very good mouth-watering. There are a lot of varieties. I could not explain all over here. Apart from that, there was another event. So that I have visited one more time for Munnar. There we had some kind of food. So those were like very special for me, and good memories in my lifetime. So that was the one time where I had very good food in my life. So thank you to all. Thank you so much. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you very much. Appreciate your participation. And his evaluator will be?
The evaluator will be Kartika from India.
Kartika, how are you today? We need it unmuted, please.
I'm giving the, yeah.
There you go. All right. So you can start your evaluation at any, she went away.
We seem to have lost.
That was short.
Others, I think we need you to spot one more person for us.
All right then.
Yes, please.
So it'll be Juhi from India.
Okay.
Let me just put that up in the comments. So that.
Found her.
Okay. Juhi, how are you today? Can you give us a sound check, please?
Yes, am I audible?
Very good. Thank you. You can start your evaluation at any point.
Sorry.
You may start
You
your
can start
evaluation.
evaluating.
Go ahead and start your evaluation, please.
For the last speaker?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
You have 30 seconds.
I can say the last speaker was good at her speech, but I want to give some few suggestions. Like your voice was not clear, and even I haven't found any gesture. Like even if you're saying about something nice happened to you, I haven't found any gesture that you have become very happy or you are very sad that time. And all the best for your future. Like you will be a very good speaker. I can tell you that. Just try to improve and make some variations in your voice.
Thank you. Thank you, Susie. Appreciate it very much. Good job. All right.
For the next speaker, we have Shehzad from India. Let me put it up in the comments. Yes, there you go.
All right. Shehzad, how are you today? Can we give a sound check, please?
Well, how are you?
Very
Am I
good.
audible?
All right, your traveling is, here's your question. When traveling, how much planning do you do ahead of time? When you are traveling, how much planning do you do ahead of time?
None. I believe in I believe in just visiting that place, and in my experience, in my humble experience so far, whatever plans I have made for traveling haven't even fructified. I have not traveled to the place I have planned to travel. So my traveling is pretty much ad hoc, and whenever I travel ad hocly, it is when I land to that place and I just ask the localites what is the food which we have to savor here, what is the place which we shall go to, and something or something like that. And that is how my traveling has been, at least yet. But I suppose that after my marriage, I think that this will change, because I can no longer sleep in dormitories and no longer eat street food with my newly wedded wife. So that is something which I'm looking forward to. So planning in my traveling is going to get inculcated soon. But for now, I don't plan. I just travel. Thank you.
A person with a lot of adventure in their soul. Thank you very much. And his evaluator would be?
We have Shobha from India. And gentlemen, I have to confess one thing, and that is you have to turn on your videos to double your chances of getting a chance today. Please go ahead.
Hi to all. I'm Shobha, and I have heard one who is unplanned traveler to a planned travel after marriage. And as I am an unplanned traveler and I am unmarried, I don't know how it happens after marriage. So, to coming to the topic and for the evaluation, you explained why you are going unplanned, and you never told that what is the benefits that you felt or how you enjoyed without planning. As I am a person without planning, I know how it is beneficial to me. So all the best, Sheza, and back to the moderator.
Thank you very much. All right, thank you so very much. And our last question. Who is our next person that's going to speak?
Just 1 minute.
Okay.
We have, let's go for Shiba from India.
Okay.
Let me put that up in the comments.
Oh. Yes. Hi, Setma. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thank you very much.
All right.
All right. You look like a lady that this is a perfect question for.
Okay.
Olympians have special clothing and equipment. When you travel, what items do you bring with you? Olympians have special clothing and equipment. When you travel, what items do you bring with you?
So very good evening, everyone. So thanks for this opportunity. So generally when we travel, we tend to keep it as comfortable as we could. So generally we get to hear this, less luggage keeps your travel really comfortable. So the very things that I would like to carry during the travel is the very essential things. For example, the food that makes me feel really comfortable and the essentials that is very required for making my travel really comfortable and easier to carry. And these are the things that I would generally have it in my bag in order to make the travel really easy. Yeah, I think that's it from my end. Thank you so much, and over to you.
Okay, thank you very much. And who is our evaluator, please?
Our evaluator is Madhu from Sri Lanka.
It was a wonderful speech. And I would like to say, let me know, Shiva from India. I loved what you will carry to when you go to the places. You delivered in a great way, great confidence, and your hand gestures and your expressions are brilliant. I have a small suggestion for you. So a small tip. You can ask the audience, like, my dear Toastmasters, what you will carry when you go to some places. So you will have some times to make the topic more better way. So this is my small suggestion, but I loved your speech. Thank you.
Good job. Good job. Thank you very much. All right. Sushma, do we have times for our people, for our speakers, please?
Okay, here is my timer report. To begin with, Toastmaster Sajid, he has taken 1 minute 34 seconds, and Suzai 1 minute 33 seconds, Murthy 1 minute 8 seconds, Shezar 54 seconds, Shiba 38 seconds.
Okay, thank you very much. And all of
Do we have, who are the disqualified people, Sushma?
Yeah, Shezar, Shiba.
Thank you. Ashwin, our vote master, please note the information given by Sushma.
Okay. And do we do the times for the evaluators?
Yes.
Okay. Mary, do we have the times for the evaluators?
The time for all the evaluator all 30 more than 30 seconds, like 32, 33, 34. So it's like that. You know, by the time that I to stop and it crossed a little bit. So
well,
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
I think we'll keep all of them in the voting list because they've been pretty consistent and just 2 seconds away.
Uh-huh.
So Ashwin, we'll keep all the evaluators as qualified.
Very good. Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity. I love to travel. I do a lot of traveling by cruise ship, so I enjoy it. It's about in October, I will be coming back and doing probably my 17th cruise. So I'm really excited about cruising. So have fun, everybody. Thank you for traveling with me.
Thank you, Toastmasters DTM Setma, who's done DTM twice. Thank you so much for hosting this session and helping all of our participants share the travel stories. It was so interesting. And the evaluations were a sight to see. It was challenging, isn't it, everybody? 30 seconds, you just had to go like a motor van. Now, let's go to the next exciting segment, which is why many of you are here, the expert talk. The expert speaker number 1, Deepak Justin, well known in our circles as DJ. He's a corporate trainer, motivational speaker, and 3 times TEDx speaker. He's trained over 1 lakh people and given over 1,000 motivational talks and keynote addresses to audiences in countries across the world. To name a few: US, Singapore, Oman, Dubai, Bangkok, Lebanon, Colombo, Pakistan, Russia, Croatia, Sweden, Indonesia, and my breath falls short. Some of the companies that he's done training for are Mercedes, JP Morgan, Titan Industries, Infosys, Wipro, Siemens, Microsoft, IBM, Myntra, Wells Fargo, ANZ, Dell, and my breath falls short again. In the Toastmasters journey, he's been DTM 3 times, the highest level of recognition given by Toastmasters, the first in District 92 to finish DTM and Pathways, 9 times president, 2 times founder president, past area governor, past division governor, past lieutenant governor, district ISC champion 4 times in the past 6 years. DJ was the 2nd runner-up in the semi-finals of World Championship of Public Speaking in 2016 and represented District 92 in Washington, DC. He was also the first runner-up at the semi-finals in the World Championship of Public Speaking 2018 in Chicago. And he is a 4 times District ISC champion. Consistency. We all know him also as a silver-tongued orator. And I've seen him live perform in Speech Weavers Club. And the one thing I noticed when he was there at our special event was when he speaks, people are engrossed. People are engaged. People are shocked. How does he speak so well? And then towards the end of the session, I witnessed this. Everybody, without the Toastmaster of the evening be asking them to do so, stands up from their seats and starts clapping. That's the magic I've seen. Please welcome on your screen our expert speaker number 1, unravels some of the secrets behind table topics, distinguished Toastmaster Deepak Justin, DJ. A big thunderous applause. Welcome him on your screens. Rose, can you help DJ unmute?
Yeah, just a minute. Yeah.
I thought the only person who could mute me was my wife.
Deepa, just a minute. I just one problem.
You can go ahead, DJ.
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Is it loud and clear? Thank you so much, Deepa, for that wonderful introduction. It was like reading my own LinkedIn profile. Well, a small disclaimer before I begin, please don't give me a standing ovation, because the last time someone did it, I saw shorts, I saw pajamas, I saw a lot of bizarre things which didn't put me to sleep that night. So please, disclaimer, keep yourselves under control. Okay, could you please disable recording? Because I don't want all this to go on record saying that DJ saw someone's shorts. Yeah, could you please disable recording?